we're back again for Rocket League Who is Who Round 2. If you didn't see the first video, this game works by grabbing some of our in-house replays, randomizing the names, and changing all the cards to default. Then, we watch the replay and try to identify who each player is. This time, we're watching each perspective a quarter of the game with no director cam. I also tried my hand at this, but given a few technical difficulties giving away the answers, I won't be included in the final score. Afterward, I'll show the scores and some stats, so let's get to it.
Okay, this could easily be me. Yep, it's me.
I joked that I'm Yak, but...
Yeah, that attempted save looks kind of like me.
Yeah, that camera movement is definitely a Yabbs thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good shot. It's a tough save. It was a really good shot by Goose. Probably me, because I only have good shots, obviously.
Because it was a smaller nameplate. Yeah, these shitty hits are all me.
I have no idea who this is.
But waiting behind is totally me. And Trebuchet is most likely going to be you, since what Halo did with the backflip seems like a Jake thing.
I think this is Mike. It's just like very... Like that whole defensive play just seemed very not... like he wasn't using boost at all.
Trebuchet could be me. I like to turn and try and hit people.
Going for the bump seems like a you thing.
Who's the most nondescript play?
Giving space, yep, and like, yep, that's okay. Halo's Jake.
It's just a little slow, at least compared to me, so...
Man, is this actually us?
Oh yeah, he came in way too close there. He needs to stay farther back and allow the play to develop instead of getting excited.
Who watches Halo just like do bad hits in there? Like who has the patience there?
Okay. Yeah, this looks like Mike. That defensive play in front of the goal, he just kind of abandoned the goal.
Like, it isn't Banana Pants faster than anyone else. That's a weird touch. That's also a weird touch.
Mm-hmm. And a bunch of... Yep. Those are all solid.
I'm gonna guess Trebuchet's you.
Patience. Bad hit.
That looks like a hit I'd do, though.
Flipping that way is not Jake.
It's a tough game. It's like you've replaced everyone with 4 me's.
Going back to goal instead of pushing forward and cheating, Halo is definitely Jake.
Halo's Jake.
Why would you go backwards when your teammate has control of the ball?
Yeah, I think I remember this game a little bit.
Yeah, that's not... Oh, yeah, a lot of backwards driving. That's... I mean, maybe that could be Yabbs. It's not me and it's not you.
Let's see. That looks like something I'd do. It does. It does. Yeah, no, definitely the only one I'm confident on right now is that this is probably me.
Oh god, Goose. Oh god, Goose, why?
Going too high for the aerial.
I'm leaning more towards Goose being you now.
Halo's Jake, Trebuchet's you, Yak is me, and Yabbs.
Okay, so I have Jake as Halo, you as Goose, Mike as Trebuchet, and me as Yak.
Me as Halo, Mayple as Goose, Mike as Trebuchet, and Yabbs as Yak.
For game 1, we had Jake as Halo, Mayple as Goose, Mike as Trebuchet, and Yabbs as Yak. It's not bad. Doesn't challenge the ball right away, going backwards. That looks like Mike.
Oh, it's a lot of backwards driving. I mean, let's see.
Just very slow to that ball here.
Seriously though, did you start 2 games with me?
Yeah, it's just kind of no urgency going to that corner boost. Like,
This is me. This is one of those games where I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
What are we doing? It's driving in front of your own goal. It's totally fine. Pretty quickly recognized that his teammate was out of it. Dro. This could be you.
I think that's a Yabbs move, but he's not just flipping his camera, so that's what kind of is throwing me off.
Necessary demo that could be any of us.
Goose flipped it over somebody. That
Yep.
could be me.
He got broken. So whoever that was Yabbs.
Yeah, I think Goose might be me. Is playing faster. It's probably not Jake, because I think Jake plays the slowest of the 4 of them.
This looks. Oh, this could be Jake. The one on the.
This is another game where it feels like all 4 players are me. Like all 4 players are just playing like total trash. Except for maybe Halo, who destroyed Trebuchet on that 3rd goal, 2nd goal.
Weird angle. I don't think it's you. I don't think that's an angle you would have taken to the ball there.
Okay, Yak is Jake. That aerial is definitely suspicious. What the hell's with this camera?
That's a halfway accurate shot and a bump.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
Like, who does that? Who puts themselves under somebody that's landing? Also, who's this far away from their car? Holy shit. I just noticed the camera settings.
Yeah, that the backwards driving hallmark is Jake-ish.
Who is this? Who does this? Is it secretly Coach? You just threw Coach in just to...
Who would drive back that far other than me? I don't know if I'd do that afterwards, though.
Oh, what is this? This whole driving backwards. What? Okay, Trebuchet's definitely not me also.
Yeah, the more backwards driving there is, the more likely it's Jake. See, there's some more.
Yeah, what if we replaced all 4 players with bots of Yabbs? Like, what is that? What was that?
That's Yabbs.
Goose is me, Halo's you, Jake is Trebuchet, and Yabbs is Yak.
I have Jake as Yak, Mayple is Halo, Mike is Trebuchet, and I'm Goose.
Me is Yak, Maple is Goose, Mike is Halo, Yabbs is Trebuchet.
For game 2, we had Jake as Yak, Mayple as Halo, Mike as Goose, and Yabbs as Trebuchet.
This could be me. The route around your teammate and then be able to kind of defend like that seems like me.
Oh, this weird camera. This looks like Yabbs.
Not an easy hit. Oh, yep.
So far I think Trebuchet might be Yabbs. There's a lot of camera switching. Very strange cameras.
Seriously, are we starting a third game with me? Are all 3 games starting with me?
Leaning a little towards this could be me, but it also could be Yabbs.
That drift and the way I try to get back the rhythm at which I'm like flipping forward feels like me.
Yep, that's a really shitty goal play by me.
At this point. Oh, that's a tough one. You just kind of got caught in no man's land. I think he has to pressure a little bit more. Or at least a little bit quicker. That's good. Putting the ball to the side. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, but yeah. Rotating near post? It's really pushing forward. I don't really understand why.
3-point turn from Yak. It's probably not you.
Oh man. I just don't know what to make of any of that.
Going very far back. Probably just need to be at midfield.
Large distance, like proactively trying to find boost when you can't actually do anything with the play. Feels like you. Halfway accurate shot from midfield is not a Yabbs thing.
There's a lot of left-right movement. It almost looks like indecision, like you don't want to make the wrong move, but in the end you just end up being slow. So I think Goose is Mike.
I'm just waiting for you to try like a wall shot or something. That'll show it for sure. Oh, we don't get to see it.
I'm convinced that all of these are just somehow 4 games of me.
No faith in their partner. Whew. That's brutal to me because I think I'm Trebuchet.
Yeah, Halo's reading Jake. Basically his aerial is just kind of, he tilts once and then he doesn't tilt anymore. It's like very stiff.
Like there, sitting in goal for just like half a second trying to like figure out where I need to boost. Boosting to mid boost with ball cam off even though you're pointed directly at it.
Halo might be me. That's a possibility.
That wall play to flick over the defender.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the only one that tries to do like small scale flips and stuff like that.
Like there are legitimately a lot of things in all 3 of the plays that I've seen that are like very much me bad habits.
Oh, all these little pads? Actually, I don't know if that's... Oh. What?
Oh, Yak is way back. And it might be the same person that had the super far... Yeah, it is.
We've got Yak now. Oh, that's a good move. Oof. Rough dribbles.
Man, this is tough. I have no idea.
I'm getting less confident the more I'm watching the.
That doesn't feel like something you do.
Halo's Jake, you are Goose, I'm Trebuchet, and Yabbs is...
Jake is Yak, you're Halo, Mike is Goose, and I'm Trebuchet.
I have me as Trebuchet, Mayple is Goose, Mike is Halo, Yabbs is Yak.
For game 3, we had Jake as Yak, Mayple as Halo, Mike as Goose, and Yabbs as Trebuchet.
Interesting. I already think Trebuchet's me.
Like, Trebuchet's playing much faster than Jake would, I think, so I don't think this is Jake.
Maybe not. Oh no, I feel like I remember that.
Jumped from behind his teammate who was there. This is Yabbs. It could be Jake. There's a lot of weird, like, car control stuff and the slowness to some of it.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna pencil Jake in for Trebuchet.
He did not try to do that on purpose. There's zero chance. That's the most accidental goal anyone has ever had.
And now it's Halo.
Now it's Halo.
Oh, that's a nice shot by Halo. What a play by me. That's that goal that just happened that I reacted to is a goal that only you or I can hit. I don't think Jake or Mike can hit that wall shot.
Interesting.
Like, let me rephrase it. It's not that they can't hit it; it's that I don't think either of them would try to hit it.
Okay, Halo's you because it's a fucking wall shot. Congrats.
Is that my signature move, the wall shot?
That's the one move that no one else, like I try to do it, but I've hit maybe 1 in 10. Like even just hitting the ball, and I don't think anyone else even tries. Goose might be Jake. That was kind of a. The fuck is that supposed to do?
I think Halo could be me. It's really slow on that other ball though.
Like, not getting high enough to win a 50 there is something I would do.
All that movement doesn't look like me. Well, maybe, because I'm just shadowing there.
That, like, half-assed shadow defense there is very much me. Misreading that hit off the wall is something I would do.
Ooh. I don't know who hits those something like that cleanly though.
Boost. Oh, that flick. Okay. Yeah, Goose I'm pretty sure is me.
Oh, I wish I saw who took that off of the head of Goose, because I could also potentially hear. I could also potentially hear there. No, Yabbs, why would you take my very nice dribble off of me in the midfield?
Ooh, yeah. If it's Yabbs, he shot a ball not into the crossbar.
Yeah, see, that's not a hit you would do.
Okay, yeah. So this is me. That felt like the flip. No one else seems to do the like double flip to get ahead of anybody in the way that I usually do it.
No boost. Kind of pretty far forward, especially on defense when it's not guaranteed. Oh god. Yeah. Yak has to be Yabbs. Like, it has to. He goes all the way for their corner boost when he doesn't need to.
Whose bad habits am I seeing? Are they just mine in place of everyone? Like, that's the difference than round one. I was only able to see my bad habits in everyone, whereas the first time we did this, I was able to see what I consider people's bad habits. Or, like, quirks.
I know I'm not Yak. I can say that with pretty strong certainty.
No, Yak is me.
You do that at the end of the game?
No, I don't. Hang on.
That doesn't seem like a Mike thing to do at all. Oh no.
Jake is Yak. You're Halo. I'm Goose, and Yabbs is Trebuchet.
Jake is Yak. You is Trebuchet, Mike is Goose, and me is Halo.
Me as Trebuchet, Mayple as Goose, Mike as Halo, Yabbs as Yak.
For Game 4, we had Jake as Trebuchet, Mayple as Goose, Mike as Halo, and Yabbs as Yak. Tallying up the scores, we have Mike in 3rd place, but still improving from episode 1 with 3 correct. Jake got 2nd place with 10 correct, and the reigning champ Yabbs tied Jake this time around, also with 10 correct. Looking at the stats, people who guessed me incorrectly pretty much always had me as Mike. Mike was again somewhat of a curveball, but hey, at least he wasn't confused with Jake. Jake solidified himself as the most correct this time around with 7, otherwise he was normally confused with Yabbs. Yabbs was also somewhat spread out, but was also most often confused as Jake. Let's break down how each person did. Firstly, Mike seemed to see himself in my play most often by mistakenly guessing himself when it was actually me. This was a trend that started in the first episode. Combining both episodes, he actually guessed my playstyle as himself 5 out of 9 times. Yabbs was actually the only person who did worse percentage-wise than in episode 1, but even so he did quite well. His most consistent wrong answer was guessing himself as Mike, possibly something about an Archon merge? Who knows? Jake's guesses were really interesting because he only got Mike and I confused, and he also only got Yabbs and himself mixed up when he got an incorrect answer. Another interesting statistic I noticed was how often people thought that they were the first person shown. Mike and Yabbs both thought that they were the first player shown 3 out of 4 times. I know this isn't a very large sample size, but it seemed interesting enough to point out. This exercise is really great for analyzing replays, as I found myself half coaching the players as I was watching, without knowing who they were. It also helps to see how my friends play, so I can adapt to their playstyle when in-game, instead of relying on some preconceived notions I had about their playstyle. This also helps me watch my own play without bias, as I don't make excuses and try to come up with a reason why I did something, and I get really honest about my own play. I really enjoy running this game, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you want to see more, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching.